Welcome everybody to Extreme Offroad Silly Builds, and today we're dealing with the 1992 Mitsubishi Galant VR-4. Now this has a 990 horsepower, 830 pounds-feet of torque from a 7-litre twin turbocharged V8 engine, and the car itself weighs 2,536 pounds. It had all-wheel drive naturally, and it now has off-road tyres and off-road suspension, and it can do 0 to 16 3.729 seconds, 0 to 100 in 6.612 seconds, going on to a top speed of 188 miles an hour. So yeah, the only other Mitsubishi we've had on the series before has been the Eclipse GSX, which actually put in a pretty good time of 2 minutes 5 seconds .092. So yeah, I got high hopes for this car because it is from the same decade. It's only a few years older, and yeah, they both have all-wheel drive standard, and yeah, they both were pretty quick. So yeah, let's see what this older Galant can do. Now, obviously this is somewhat bigger than the Eclipse, being a saloon car. Not sure whether or not it's actually heavier than that Eclipse, because that was a while ago, but it's still pretty light in terms of the weight, sorry. Especially for a saloon car from the 90s, so yeah. It's got lack of weight on its side, though not too much like the Mini from a previous episode, which, you know, had a extremely lightweight body, etc. going for it, and ended up bouncing all over the place. So hopefully this is more in the middle ground, a little bit more reasonable. So obviously this has all-wheel drive standard, unlike that Mini, which didn't. So we should at least be able to beat that car, which did not put in a good time at all, really. A little bit all over the place for the river there, so I'm not got any real gauge on how it'll do at the beach, but it's fast nonetheless, even though we weren't really in the water. So we've got plenty of acceleration going for it. It's handling all the extra power and the bigger engine up front perfectly well. A little bit bouncy there. A couple of two-wheel action moments there, but on the whole okay. Bags of acceleration going for it. It's fairly decent for the water, to be honest, especially for a car like this. And we're faster than the Eclipse GSX by a slight margin at 2 minutes 4 seconds .558 seconds. So not massively ahead of it, but ahead of it nonetheless. And it's also ahead, miraculously, of the Lamborghini LM002, which is that large 80s off-roader, which had plenty of power going for it as well. It's also quicker than the BMW X5M, the Plymouth Fury, the Bentley EXP concept car, the Bentley Bentayga, the BMW X6M, Ford Sierra Cosworth, Jeep Grand Wagoneer, and the Renault 5 Turbo. But it's slightly behind the likes of the Ferrari 488 GTB, the Ford Falcon XR GT, the Range Rover Supercharged, and the Ford Ranger T6 Rally Raid. But that is still fairly decent, especially from an early 90s saloon car, which, yeah, it had all-wheel drive standard and, you know, was capable of dealing with some kind of, you know, tricky situations like snow and, you know, a little bit of maybe mud maybe, but certainly not meant to be dealing with off-road elements like this. So, yeah, fully impressed by that, and the fact that it's improved upon the previous best Mitsubishi is also a good thing as well. Though obviously there are plenty more Mitsubishis to try out there. Maybe we'll give an Evo a go at some point, because, you know, if any Mitsubishi is going to do well, it's going to be one of them. But nonetheless, this Galant has done a pretty impressive time, and no real issues with the car whatsoever. So yeah, overall a solid car. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.